right, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, worldwide family? Welcome back to the channel, Jimmy Flipping Deals. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see, where are we at, man? If I would have stayed in bed any longer, I would have overslept. But luckily, I got about 18 minutes to a 15-minute drive. Provided I don't spend a lot of time talking at the mail drop, I should arrive at my day job on time. So luckily I was down to the minute yesterday of being late. So I'm still hadn't been late, knock on wood, so far this year. I'm gonna have to do that when I get to work, I think. But either way, it was close. It was really, really close. So I am sitting a little bit better today. I got quite a few packages going out. Things kept chiming off last night once I got home, which was super cool. All in all, not any record-breaking day, but probably about $50 profit right around in there for the day. And I mean, that's not too shabby. If I can do that every day of the month, in addition to my day job, not horrible. I mean, that's a nice little addition. Right now it's going straight back into the business. Here, let me turn this up. Drive. Boom. Right now it just goes back into the business to feed it so it does nothing but grow. Did get a little bit more into inventory than what went out last night, so that's a win. Did spend some home time, and my dog was lovely enough to make give me a few chores once I got home. I let her out, let her do her business, then she came inside on the tile and did it again. So got to love that. That took me a good hour to clean up. I was like, man, I just cleaned that last week. not her, but that room. So whatever. Guess it needed cleaning again. All right, so lots of packages going out. Not like Christmas time, but still a good amount. The store is growing. On my way out this morning, this guy's going slow. I did realize that I got a little package in. I wasn't expecting this one. I wonder what it is. Do I have a knife? And it's been sitting outside. It's like half wet now. Apparently they just chunked it over the fence. Can I get into it? Let's see. This is a return. Oh, she just asked me for it. Oh, that's the horn. Oh, y'all hadn't heard of a horn. Oh, okay. I guess she won't need the return label I sent her. So, I guess I can understand that. Still got its little wrapper on it and everything. So that can go back up for sale. Golden green, that is kind of a stretch, I think, for anybody. But you know, in all honesty, about through this marketplace, which is horrible at returns, I got about 10% returns overall. It is a little bit higher in clothing and clothing accessories being one of them. It comes back at about 25%. Oh shit, he may have got me. That is not a normal speed trap, guy. You are out of your normal area. So let's see if he's gonna let us make it. Dude, I was going 80 and 55. Yep. Maybe he's doing paperwork. Cool. Either way, so I have to take that into consideration, and I think that's a good thing to bring up. Yeah, we're good. One lady was asking how ideal, she was trying to get her head wrapped around the business, how ideal with shipping was her, surface level concern. How do you how do you do that? Do you pay for shipping or is the customer? And I was like, well, I don't work for free. The customer's got to pay it, right? And she said, do what? I said, well, no matter how you bill it, say you sell an item for, 35 plus shipping, 35 plus $5 shipping, or you sell it for 40 bucks, it's still the same 40 bucks, right? And she thought about it and she said, oh, so you bill it in? I said, well, yeah. She said, well, what about like the boxes and stuff? That's where if you needed 39 and you got $1 box, and now it costs 40. She said, oh, you bill that in too? And I said, well, yeah, you have to. Same thing about returns, man. You have to bill those things in, in order to take care of yourself. If I didn't pad the figure that I sold it for to compensate for returns, which returns are inevitable, especially on some marketplaces. On many marketplaces, I'm less than 1%, knock on wood. On others, it's just blown out of the water, which is ridiculous, but I don't mind because, again, the customer pays for it. I'll be right back. All right, got that done. That didn't take long. They were in there chit-chatting, so they didn't want to chit-chat with me, which is good for the day. Excuse me. But no, seriously, and I don't mean that in a negative way. We are going right. Yep. It's just it has to be. There's things that have to happen, and adding to the top figure in order to compensate for returns is necessary. I have people on I've had some people on some websites, so like, oh, well, I see you offer free returns, so I'm just going to return it. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I definitely know that, hey, I've lost, whatever, $15, let's just say, on this one. And it happens all the time because you do business all the time. So it's a regular work-in. But instead of, charging 40 for something, I may end up charging 45 on some sites if I have a 10% return rate. I've got to pad it 10%, when on eBay, which I have very little returns on, but it's still business as a whole. If I'm having stronger returns than normal, instead of if I've got something for $40, instead of offering 15 or 20% off, I may offer 5% off as the offer. Which, I tell you the truth, it's been crazy. Normally, every month I work down my prices just a little bit, and that way eventually even the bad stuff goes, right? Which I think is a decent business model. But here's the deal, since October, I believe, when things started really hopping off, I haven't adjusted prices since then. I haven't had time. And things are still selling. So with inflation going up, I guess just not going up on my prices it is a way of backing them down, Case in point on the inflation, I bought the same set of headphones now for my dad, and I've done that 3 times now, and each time that I bought them, Dad keeps breaking them, by the way, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. Each time I bought them, they cost more. They cost like $2 more than the 2 months before that I bought them, so, and it's from the same person. I mean, like, literally, they're going in on a monthly or semi-monthly basis and raising their prices on things. So I don't know. I barely have time to adjust my prices right now. Like I said, I haven't had a chance since October, but I guess by raising them, I don't know. I think you're just paying the money it takes to spend the time it takes to actually move them up, And I don't know. It sounds like you're buying yourself into a job. Is what that sounds like. Not that I'm scared of working, but I really want things to roll by themselves. And not having to spend the time, the 20 or 30 minutes every month to move the prices down. Sometimes more, actually, as things got bigger. But it's been nice. It's more time I can spend listing. Things are getting, there's not a lot of clearance at the moment at the main stores that I've been going to. And Target was pretty well bought out yesterday. But ultimately, I think when I go see Dad this week, I'm going to stretch a little bit further out and see if some of these other stores work. Let me see, do I got anything else for you guys other than build the business, build the business, build the business? Numbers are going good this month so far compared to last year. I don't know exactly how well at the moment, the last rolling 30 days. I know January was huge. I've talked about that. But we're still running strong into February. Other than that, I think that's about it, guys. Yeah. I don't think I'm going shopping tonight. Oh, I did get another tote out of the car, so that's good. I know the backdrop's the same, but this whole area next to me is almost virtually clear, so that's huge. So we are steadily making progress. Man, we're off to a good start. We really are. So y'all have a wonderful day. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I'm not going to keep you. I do appreciate your time, and I respect it too. So if you made it this far, thank you. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right? Bye.